Today the Wall Street Journal has published an article saying that according to US intelligence estimates, Russia lost 315,000 troops in Ukraine. Here's a quick comment: the classic military formula used worldwide for decades states that the troops required in an offensive must be at least 3 times those required in defense. The well-publicized Ukrainian counteroffensive started last summer, with the Russians in defensive positions. If the Russians lost 315,000 troops, the Ukrainians would have lost 315,000 times 3, which is 945,000 troops. That's at least quite a success, wouldn't you agree? What's also interesting is the timing of this news. It appeared perfectly when Zelensky came to Washington to ask for more money. Not before, not after, exactly then. A coincidence? Really? Being personally familiar with the high-level Ukrainian ways of doing things, the only question I'm curious about is, how much did Kiev pay the Wall Street Journal to write and publish this article? This seems to follow the pattern of how hundreds of similar articles in the Western media have been purchased by the Kiev regime since February 2022. And by the way, the money they paid was ours, the US taxpayers' money. Lastly, mentioning unidentified sources in US intelligence, whatever that means, does not necessarily validate its occurrence. We know how agencies release analytical information. There are strict procedures protecting sources and methods, and an approved list of recipients for intelligence information. I doubt any mass media outlet is on that list. Agencies do not supply information to the press. This could mean 2 things: a leak of some kind, which is not good for the agency and makes the information unreliable, or a deliberate leak, also damaging to the agency's reputation and suggesting deliberate disinformation. I think the first option is more likely. It's yet another article Ukrainians paid for to manipulate the United States Congress as well as public opinion at the right moment. Thanks for listening, and be well.